Our bodies are wonderfully unique, from our eye color to the shape of our noses, the curve of our smiles, and the way our hair grows. Every single person is a one-of-a-kind combination of features, and that's something to celebrate. Just think about how many different shades of eyes you've seen: blue, brown, green, hazel, and everything in between. These differences make us interesting and beautiful in our own ways. Even the way our toes wiggle is unique to us. Some people can spread their toes wide, others can only move them a little, and some have ticklish feet that make them giggle. Our bodies have all sorts of quirks, and that's part of what makes being human so much fun. We make choices every day about how we present ourselves: haircuts, clothes, even tattoos. These choices let us express who we are, how we feel, and sometimes even what we believe in. Maybe you like to wear bright colors, or maybe you prefer something more subtle. Maybe you love trying new hairstyles, or you have a favorite look you stick with. All of these decisions are ways we shape our identity and show the world a little bit of our personality. This includes decisions about our pubic hair, which is a normal part of being an adult. Just like choosing a haircut or an outfit, deciding what to do with your body hair is a personal choice. Some people don't think about it much, while others spend time considering what feels right for them. It's all part of learning about yourself and what makes you comfortable in your own skin. There's no rule book for what you should do with it. It's all about what makes you feel comfortable. You might decide to leave things natural, trim a little, or remove it altogether. The important thing is that you're making the choice for yourself, not because you feel pressured by anyone else. Trends and ideas about body hair have changed over time, just like fashion or hairstyles. What was popular in one decade might be totally different in the next. Sometimes people feel influenced by what they see in magazines, movies, or on social media. But remember, trends come and go, and what's most important is what feels right for you. What matters most is your own preference. You get to decide what makes you feel good, confident, and happy in your body. It's okay if your choice is different from your friends or what you see online. Some people feel better with more hair, others with less. There's no single right way to be. Our bodies are as individual as our personalities, and that's something to embrace. It's as personal as choosing your favorite breakfast. Maybe you love pancakes, or maybe you're all about cereal or fruit. Just like breakfast, your choices about your body are yours alone, and they can change over time as you grow and learn more about yourself. Your body is yours to live in, so your choices should make you feel happy and confident. When you feel good about your decisions, it shows in the way you carry yourself and interact with the world. Let's talk openly about this topic, exploring why people make different choices and what it all means. Sometimes, hearing other people's stories can help you understand your own feelings better, or even inspire you to try something new. There's no right or wrong answer, just options to consider. You might change your mind as you get older, or you might find something that works for you and stick with it. The important thing is that you feel empowered to make your own choices. Think of it like sampling different ice cream flavors before picking your favorite. You might try a few things before you find what you like best, and that's perfectly okay. Whether you choose classic vanilla or something wild, your choice is valid and worth celebrating. There's joy in discovering what suits you best. The important thing is that you enjoy it. Life is too short to worry about fitting into someone else's idea of what's normal. So let's explore this hairy subject together, with curiosity and an open mind. Ask questions, share your thoughts, and remember that everyone's journey is different. You might discover something new about yourself along the way. Ready? Let's dive in and celebrate the amazing variety of bodies and choices that make us who we are. If we could hop into a time machine and travel through the centuries, we'd discover that attitudes toward pubic hair have always been in flux. What's considered normal, attractive, or even acceptable has shifted dramatically depending on the era, the culture, and even the whims of fashion and art. The story of Hair Down There is a fascinating reflection of changing values, beliefs, and social pressures. In ancient Egypt and Greece, being hairless wasn't just a beauty trend, it was a sign of status, hygiene, and even spiritual purity. People went to great lengths to remove all their body hair, using everything from sharpened stones and seashells to early forms of sugar waxing. For the wealthy, smooth skin was a symbol of refinement and civilization, setting them apart from the uncivilized masses. Fast forward to medieval Europe and the story changes. Here most people left their pubic hair untouched. Body hair was seen as a natural part of being human, and there was little pressure to remove it. In fact, the idea of grooming or shaving was often associated with vanity or even sinfulness, so people generally let nature take its course. During the Renaissance, artists painted and sculpted bodies that were smooth and hairless, creating an idealized image of beauty. But this was more about artistic style than real life. Most people still kept their pubic hair. The art world's vision didn't always match reality, but it did influence how people thought about the body. The 20th century brought big changes. The invention of safety razors made grooming much easier and more accessible. As swimwear and lingerie became more revealing, especially in the 1920s and beyond, there was new pressure to keep things neat and tidy. Magazines and advertisements started promoting hair removal as part of modern self-care. But then came the 1960s and 70s, when the hippie movement challenged mainstream beauty standards. Many people, especially women, embraced natural body hair as a symbol of freedom, rebellion, and authenticity. For some, letting it grow was a political statement, a way to reject the expectations of previous generations. In the decades that followed, media and fashion trends swung back and forth. Sometimes a groomed or bare look was in, other times a more natural style was celebrated. Magazine covers, celebrities, and pop culture icons all played a role in shaping what was seen as in or out. What's normal has always changed with the times. Each generation seems to reinvent the rules, influenced by everything from technology to art to social movements. The only constant is change itself. There's never been just one way to be. Across history and cultures, people have chosen what feels right for them, sometimes following trends, sometimes breaking away from them. Trends come and go, but personal comfort and confidence matter most. So what's the real takeaway from this journey through time? It's simple. Your body, your choice. Whether you prefer to groom, go natural, or try something in between, the most important thing is to do what feels right for you, not what history, fashion, or anyone else says you should do. People choose to remove pubic hair for all sorts of reasons. Many say it feels cleaner or fresher, making daily hygiene easier. Comfort is another factor. Less hair can mean less itchiness, especially during exercise or in hot weather. Some prefer the look or feel either for themselves or their partners. It's a bit like picking a hairstyle, you choose what you find attractive. Trends and peer influence also play a role, especially for younger people. When everyone around you is grooming, it can feel like the norm. Ultimately, it's about personal taste and what makes you feel confident. There's no universal reason, just what works for you. The choice is yours, and it can change over time. Many people choose to leave their pubic hair as it is, simply because it's natural. Pubic hair appears during puberty for a reason, and some believe what's natural is best. Grooming can be time-consuming, uncomfortable, or expensive. Some just don't want the hassle. Pubic hair can act as a cushion, reducing friction, and possibly protecting against irritation. It may also serve as a barrier against bacteria and other pathogens. For some, keeping their hair is a way to reject unrealistic beauty standards. It's an act of self-acceptance and personal freedom. Loving your body as it is can be empowering. There's no need to change something that doesn't bother you. The natural look is just as valid as any other choice. It's about comfort, health, and self-confidence. Celebrate your body, whatever you decide. Media images shape how we see our bodies, often showing hairless, perfect skin. This can make us think being hairless is the only attractive or clean option. A common myth is that pubic hair is unhygienic, but regular washing keeps you clean, hair or not. Companies selling hair removal products often reinforce these myths. Seeing only one type of body in media can hurt self-esteem and confidence. Remember, most images are edited and don't reflect reality. Thankfully, body positivity is on the rise, showing more diverse, natural bodies. Some brands and influencers now celebrate real, unedited bodies, including body hair. There's no single right way to look. Beauty comes in all forms, natural or groomed. Grooming pubic hair isn't risk-free. Shaving can cause cuts, nicks, and even infections if not done carefully. Skin irritation, razor burn, and itchiness are common side effects. Ingrown hairs can be painful and sometimes get infected. Removing hair can make the skin more vulnerable to bacteria and viruses. Some studies link frequent grooming to a slightly higher risk of certain infections. The risks aren't huge, but they're worth considering. Always use clean tools and take your time if you choose to groom. Listen to your body. If you experience pain or irritation, it's okay to stop. Your health and comfort come first. Many find grooming brings benefits that make it worthwhile. Less hair can mean less sweat and more comfort, especially in hot weather or during exercise. Some people report increased sensitivity and pleasure during intimacy. A groomed look can boost self-confidence and make you feel more attractive. For some, hygiene routines feel simpler with less hair. It can make applying lotions or managing periods easier. Remember, these benefits are personal. What works for one person may not for another. The key is finding what makes you feel your best. Expectations around pubic hair have often differed for men and women. Women have long faced pressure to be hairless, while men were expected to keep their body hair. Recently, more men are choosing to groom, influenced by changing trends in media. Manscaping is now common, and both genders have more options than ever. The conversation is shifting from rules to personal preference. Old pressures still exist, but choice is becoming more individual. Whether you're male or female, it's about what makes you comfortable. Your grooming routine is yours to decide. After everything we've talked about, remember, the most important thing is that the choice is truly yours. No one else can decide what's right for you, and you have the power to make decisions that fit your life, your comfort, and your happiness. There's no single right or wrong answer when it comes to your body, just what makes you feel comfortable and happy in your own skin. What matters most is how you feel about yourself, not what anyone else thinks or expects. Take a moment to ask yourself why you're making your choice. Is it because you feel more comfortable, more confident, or is it because you feel pressure from friends, family, or what you see online? Understanding your reasons can help you make a decision that's truly yours. Don't be afraid to experiment if you're curious. Try out different styles, looks, or routines and see what feels best for you. Sometimes it takes a little trial and error to discover what makes you feel most like yourself. If you decide to groom, remember to do it safely. Always use clean tools, take your time, and be gentle with your skin. Taking care of yourself means being patient and careful, so you avoid irritation or injury. If you ever notice irritation, pain, or something just doesn't feel right, it's perfectly okay to stop. You can always take a break, try something different, or reach out to someone you trust for advice or support. Your well-being and comfort are more important than any trend or outside opinion. Taking care of yourself both physically and emotionally should always come first. This isn't really a debate about what's right or wrong, it's about self-acceptance, freedom, and feeling good about who you are. You don't have to follow anyone else's rules or expectations. Every choice is valid, whether you prefer to be hairy, hairless, or somewhere in between. There's beauty in diversity, and everyone's preferences are unique and worthy of respect. Listen closely to your body and your feelings. They'll guide you toward what feels right, and help you make choices that support your happiness and confidence. Do what makes you feel like the best, most authentic version of yourself. Celebrate your choices and be proud of who you are. You're the expert on your own body. Embrace it, trust yourself, and know that you deserve to feel good just as you are.